Right. Hello, good morning. How are you? It's your girl Trish. So anyways, I'm gonna be doing a general reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Gemini, and a quick disclaimer, you guys. So this is a general reading, and tarot does not replace communication or real life actions. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and don't apply messages where behavior doesn't match. So let's see what energy shows up for you guys today. What energy is here for Gemini? It's a whole lot. Let's put all of that back in here. What else do you have? All right, Gemini, so you decided to stop being a couch potato and get out your own way. You're operating in your divine feminine energy and you're over this heartbreak. Not really, but yeah. They try to bleed you dry. Instead, they got lost in the sauce. What else does Gemini need to know? What else does Gemini need to know? Well, again, don't sweat the small stuff. Virgo had this in their reading. You might want to check that out. You're everywhere to them, whoever this person is. This divine masculine is guilty as charged. Tricks are for kids, and you left them solo dolo. That's why you're heartbroken. I see. Well, Gemini, what's up with that? It's not looking very divine to me, right? What is the energy for this reading? Guiding this reading for Gemini. All right, energy guiding this reading for you. Patience. Spirit is calling you to have patience. That's why you shouldn't sweat the small things. I don't know what happened, but whatever happened, don't sweat the small things. Thinking woman. 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. Use your intuition, look within, be patient. What you want will come. Get out of your head. Stop thinking so much. Spirit, what does Gemini need to know? What does Gemini need to know about this? Yeah. 10 of Pentacles, this is in transition. You know, it's not the commitment you wanted. 4 of Wands. This could have been a third-party situation. Well, you know, tricks are for kids. They were playing games, and you know that. They wanted your money, and you know that too. Clarify the 10 of Pentacles. Why is this in transition? Queen of Cups. You thought they had, so you had given them a bunch of love. You thought that that was tangible. but you realize it's just a missed opportunity. What are tricks are for kids? What is this? Yeah, you're bored with this. They try to offer you love, but you don't really want that because this had you restless. You're probably in bed. Just like, ugh, this person. You need to be the fool. Get up. Stop being a couch potato. What is solo dolo? Hangman. Celebrations. I see you hanging out with friends. Just staying still. On a standstill. You put a standstill with this relationship. Why is the Four of Cups here? Okay, what you want is a new beginning. With the Ace of Wands. Want, I guess, a new relationship? I would. That weighed you down. Again, this King of Wands, man. He's everywhere. The situation calls for patience. With death, there's a transformation here going. You're a little bit nostalgic about it, you know. Like, you reminisce about it and you think about the things, but you're bored with that. You want something new. You want something that's gonna, you know, give you that passion, that fire back. Not something that's gonna burden you. That's why you're at this standstill. What is this heartbreak for Gemini? Yeah, it's a burden. You clearly communicated this. You probably cussed them out. Like, this King of Cups trying to control his emotions. Being guarded. Defensive. You expressed your frustrations. You're trying to improve your money. You want something tangible. You want this Emperor energy. You want your divine masculine. That's what you want. Period. Period, Gemini. You want justice and you're going to get that. You're going to get that new beginning. Keep holding on to that thought. You'll have your little King of Cups. You want somebody gentle. Somebody that shows his emotions. Not somebody that holds back and plays games. It's not what you want. You don't want no couch potato. You're everywhere to this person. This person misses you a lot. There's the Hangman here. Yeah, weighing out your options with this union. Thinking about this King of Wands. You need patience. You want to change. You want real change. You put an end to this thing. You're weighing out your options. They probably ghosted you. There's a lot of envy around you. A lot of drama. A lot of BS. Oh, yeah, also, I'm trying not to curse as much. But, you know. What is Divine Feminine for Gemini? Yeah. You're in your head, Divine Feminine. Get out. You're not trapped. You just need to move. You want an equal give and take. That's why you call for justice. You call for karma. Karma is on its way. Trust and believe that, baby. God is working double time right now in 2026, okay? Yeah. Put the work in. Stay clear. Don't stay bold. Clear-cut communication. Do not go running around chopping people's heads off, but I'm just saying, be direct, be stern, stand in your power, and that's what you need to do. Get out of your head and do this. Right here, because this you anyways. Trust, my daughter's a Gemini, and that's how she is. You have love. You have love to offer, and it will come. Just be patient. Put in your work. Focus on your money. Focus on yourself. Take care of yourself. Be patient. Stop having one foot in and one foot out. Don't allow people to have one foot in and one foot out. Like, you know, what is everywhere to me? What is this about? Yeah, they see you as this, you know, fierce, outspoken, flirty person, like, you know, very Queen of Wands energy in your divine feminine power. And they're just watching. Just watching. Because they want to offer you this love. And they hope that you take it, but you know that they're a player. You know they play games. You don't have time for that. So you could keep being everywhere to them. That doesn't matter to you. What advice can you give Gemini for this reading? What advice can you give Gemini for this reading? All right. Soulmates. You already know that. But you also know all that glitter isn't gold. And it is also time to go. Be happy no matter what, at all costs. You know, it's like Skittles, taste the rainbow. Tell them that. This is a never-ending story. You know how the story starts. You know how it ends. You know, you already know the protagonist. You know the plot twist. You know everything. Like, you know. Use your intuition. Use it. Like, meditate on that. You already know. Like, you know, it's no place like home. But at the end of the day, you gotta go. Leave that crap behind. Forget about them. Like, listen, everybody thinks that, like, oh, you know, that's my person, and this connection is divine and all that other stuff. Sometimes, you know, it could be a twin flame situation. It could be a real soulmate, but that doesn't mean that they have to be with you for the rest of your life. Sometimes you just have to learn that lesson. Well, all right, Gemini, that was your reading. If it resonates, please let me know in the comments. Let me know how you think I'm doing, because I really do want to know. And